playthings. I guess it depends what he does. He's in red. That's making me think to play Child of Night first to trade with this thing. And I'm picking Child of Night instead of the Sable because if he has Krenko's Enforcer, I can block that with the Sable. Maybe mono red. Gather courage. Not gather courage. Crowd's favor. Yeah. That's fine. Bum bum bum. But now I think I do play the Sable. Take that, even though he gets a card. And that's a pretty good one. So the question is, do I Juggernaut here, or do I Pegasus and Spirit Bonds? I think I'm going to Juggernaut. Juggernaut has to attack. I'm going to end up Pillar of Lighting the dragon one way or the other. Would I let him trade that for the Juggernaut? That's interesting. If he does, then I can do Pegasus and Spirit Bonds. Okay. He's not going to make that trade, but I will let him if he wants to. I didn't even notice if he revealed something. Maybe I should have done that on my turn. On his turn, I mean. That was... Oh, it doesn't matter, because I exiled it instead of going to the graveyard. Still going to take this. And that's nice. Let's Spirit Bonds. And actually, let's do the cat. So it keeps freezing up a bit tonight. For me, okay. Suppose he had to get that out of his hand. Can't block. Alright. No, we're not going to take that damage, and you're not going to draw a card. Lava Axe. Yeah. 1, 2, 4, 5. Well, if he had just done that to my face before attacking, I think I would be dead here. the main thing is not to die. So more creatures equals good. Oh, I tapped an extra. What do I have to do to play this? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. All right. So Endless Obedience does not look to be great against his deck. What are we bringing in instead? Offering. At the very least, he's got that gauntlet that draws a card. He's got a gargoyle. 4 life, probably relevant. Yep. He's going to want to play first. His hand looks very familiar. It was a keep last time. It's a keep this time. We know this is a bad trade for him. We know he thinks it's a bad trade. And that's fine. Where I was going with that is him attacking would only mean trick, and we weren't going to block. Not blocking there, of course. I will block with the Juggernaut. So let's see. I only want to have one creature, which means if he gets to attack, he gets to pay with this, and I fuck. And I want to gain the life, which means I need to just do this now. Attack now, gain my life. This next draw, I think, is all important. If I get another land, I'm probably just losing. If I get a decent creature, that's not much of a creature. So he can do 3, 4, 5, 6. I can play this by convoking, and I don't get the block anyway. So unfortunately the play is this. And attack. Go to 3. And, oh, there's 4 to that. Alright, well that's that. That would not have been a great one. Alright. I need to move my curve down against him. I need to take this out. Probably bring in one of these. Necrobite. Let's try that. Normally I want to draw, but I know he wants to play, so let's just not let him play. I will keep this. We can play Pegasus on 2, Juggernaut on 4. We'll probably be able to get Saddle Cloak on 5. That's actually going to be very good if we get to untap the Pegasus next turn. So I'm not blocking that. that is going to become a very powerful blocker against him. That's interesting. So he probably has a lightning strike. Yep. Interesting. Alright. That's going to get to blow up our Juggernaut. Ability on that too. Gotta get to 7. So that is a good one for him, because he can make my wall not block. Can't block, okay. Nope, I will take that. That's interesting. That just kills most things in his deck. What happens if I just stab something here? And then he doesn't have a good block. Probably. Yep, the thing to do is stab the Torch Fiend. still have gather. Who's or what's it? Let's hold that back. Crowd's favor. That's what I mean. I keep thinking gather courage, which is green, but crowd's favor. So I'm being super conservative. But then with two creatures, he doesn't have a great play with the goblin, with the frenzied goblin. They're all goblins. Interesting. Well, you can just block there. Fair enough. Ooh, how sweet. I'm going to pay 2 life. Not risk that thing. Are we just jump blocking? I guess he had to. He had to block it. Let's play the assistant. What did we pitch? Golem, Flesh to Dust, and Midnight Guard. Oh, that's a bummer. Those are all good stuff. So he has to take out the vampire. And he has to be able to block the Juggernaut. I expect him to attack and Frenzied Goblin this thing. Yep. And that's fine, because we will raise the alarm. Alright. We got there. That was a good one. I will see you in the next round.